New information right now out of Algeria after a plane carrying more than 115 people went missing. Officials right now are saying there is no clear indication as to what might have happened to that flight, but they are saying the plane was asked to change its route due to a storm in the area. 110 passengers were on board along with 6 crew members. 50 of the passengers were French. We'll keep you posted right here on Eyewitness News throughout the morning as information comes into the newsroom. And in your eye-opener today, and happening right now, a military plane carrying the remains of victims of the downed Malaysian Airlines flight is now on its way to the Netherlands. All 298 people aboard that flight were killed, most of them Dutch citizens. Australia has also sent 50 police officers to London in anticipation of deploying them to eastern Ukraine to secure the crash site that is in pro-Russian territory. Investigators are still trying to determine who fired the missile that downed that Boeing 777. And the fighting continues right now in Gaza. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said yesterday that some progress has been made toward negotiating a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. More than 700 people have now been killed in the past 2 weeks since that fighting started, and more than 4,000 people have been injured, most of them Palestinian civilians. Israel's main airport had been off limits to U.S. carriers after a rocket landed near the main runway on Tuesday, but the FAA has now lifted its restrictions on U.S. airliners flying into Tel Aviv. And while all this is happening, Israel's new president is set to take office today as the nation copes with the ongoing crisis in Gaza. Reuven Rivlin will replace outgoing President Shimon Peres. He was elected by Israel's parliament earlier this year. Israeli media reports say Rivlin has requested a low-key swearing-in ceremony today as deadly fighting continues in the area. Benjamin Netanyahu remains in his post as Israel's most visible prime minister.